Hello there, JayborinoPlays here. Welcome back. It's Noir Evolution, a custom campaign for StarCraft 2 created by EDHRIANO, a follow-up to Noir Automata. So we should be finishing this up today. We're going to watch the Memory Alexei Stukov followed by the playable Epilogue. Here we go. So we did defeat Stukov, and then it was unclear if he sacrificed the remainder of his power to help his Kerrigan clone daughter, or if he was just injured and died. I'm not sure. Perhaps it will be clarified here. Skip cinematic to next track. Open menu during cinematic. So these typically aren't too long. Planet M1D N1T3. 4 months before Paradise Colony Massacre. Yeah, they've been talking about this Paradise Colony situation here for a while. That's why our buddies don't like him. She's dying, Alexei. How long? Six months, perhaps. Perhaps. You are not sure? Do try to understand, Alexei. Many of the Zerg physiology and morphology is still unknown to us. Nerud was the one with vast and extensive knowledge. His methods and understanding is truly ahead of our time. But unfortunately, he took that knowledge with him when he disappeared. All Zerg need to feed. They need essence, sustenance to survive. It's what allows them to grow, to heal, to live, to evolve. Your daughter is different. Different? How? Well, if she's not left-handed, she'll never be able to write. Her body mass, her cells, they degenerate almost as fast as they regenerate. At first, she will only need to consume one to sustain herself. But as time passes, she'll need to consume two. And then 4. And then 8. Until eventually she could consume all Zerg in existence, but still it wouldn't be enough. Can you help her? No, I'm afraid this is beyond me. Am I supposed to let her die? You are her father. Talk to her. Listen to her. Comfort her. Get a second opinion, dog. Cherish whatever time you have left with her. 6 months. That is more than most people have to say their goodbyes. More time than Professor Trafalgar D. Law. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. I will take my leave now. Four months later. This is incredible, this reading and test results. I don't know what it is you've been giving her, but it's working. That is good to know. You're a level 5 Moebius researcher, correct? I am, or rather I was. Can you make more? You mean hybrids? Perhaps, with the appropriate facility and resources. But after all that had happened, why would I want to do that? That is unfortunate. What was that? Nothing. I was just talking to myself. You're too late. I have to make sure you come alone, that this is not a trap. This is way back from Hammer of Dawn. What do you want? There's a former Moebius researcher at Paradise Colony. Her name is Aku Kantik. Assassination. Information. Do what you want with her after. $400 minerals, 200 up front, 200 after mission complete. Agreed. Get it done. Did I say 400 minerals? I meant 600. Cobra Commander. Playing a hard game. Agreed. Get it done. Probably could have gone higher. You missed your chance. Of course. We'll be in touch, boss. I'd have to go back and re-review Hammer of Dawn. I wonder if this contextualizes any of the missions from back then. Or if this is just something that's completely separate. What do you think, Storm Shadow? I think you should have asked for 1,000. Storm Shadow, ever the businessman. Whatever information she has, if Stukov's willing to pay that much. Imagine how much we could get from Moebius. Are you sure about this? You do know Colin Bush and his men are planning to attack that colony tomorrow. Which makes it perfect. Why dirty our hands when others could do it for us? Alright, so I think it's implying that Stukov was not necessarily the one behind the colony massacre that he's hated for so much. Also, the implication is he's allowing his daughter to just eat everything rather than allow her to die. So you have to wonder, like, well, you know, it's wrong, but it's, you know, it's his daughter, etc., etc. All right, Dark Destiny. This looks harrowing. So the epilogue is playable. Choose how the story will end. Try to save your energy until you really need them. Okay, so yeah, we talked about this at the last boss battle. We were like, all right, look, let's get serious about not just our cooldowns, but also our energy consumption. It's a whole separate facet to the fight. Okay, so how the story will end, I wonder, maybe we'll just quick save before there's a certain choice. We'll try it out. Planet Xeris, approximately 2 hours later. All that digging. My hands hurt. This place. What is that? My sensors indicate that this is, or rather was, Commander Stukov. I guess he allowed her to eat him. You're right. That thing does smell like him. Oh dear. What the? Get back! A boss! Who are you? Why did you attack us? Your fault. All of it. Father is dead because of you. Father? Wait, Stukov is your father? He was already like that when we got here. My sensors detected traces of Commander Stukov's DNA and essence emitting from her. Of course you do. She already said he was her father. That is not why. Corpse, Zerg, essence, really not that hard to figure out. Wait, what? Man, that is dark, even for me. You hunt us down, wounded him. He was half dead when he got here. He did what any father would, make sure his daughter would survive. Now I'm going to kill you. Die! Stay back, RAI. This is vengeance. Pure and simple. We may not be the ones who pulled the trigger, but we are the reason he is dead. She's not going to stop until she avenges her father. I know, because I didn't. Father for father, that is true, that's what we did. Don't die. Well, okay, that's one liability from this fight that has been removed. Kaiser's healing's typically good enough. Noctra, the ultimate being! Looks like she's wearing hybrid skin as a suit. Okay, so let's do this. And then we'll try some quick saving also.
Careful.
1, 2, don't stand in that. Okay, quick saving does work also. She targets both of them, so we can't really, it's not like we can stay separated. Uh-oh. Heal. Gobble her up. We just don't stand in this. Gobble her up. Screen shakes. Oh dear. Ah! How are we getting hit by this? How are we getting hit by him? We're not standing in him. Oh, heal. Got hit one too many times there, I think. We should be okay if we're just careful. Stop, move, heal. Ah, we weren't close enough. Ah, shit. We need to get one good heal on Maya, for sure. There we go. That's better. Okay. Stop, move. It's hard to keep an eye on our hotkeys while we do this. Kaiser's energy could be better. You are strong. Good. Quick save. Do this. Do this. Do this. After killing you, consuming your essence, that strength will be mine. All right, we just took some damage there. Oh, so she no longer telegraphs where that attack goes. Why? Oh, well, I was going to say, I was trying to go for Kaiser to heal for some reason. I just was not, felt like my hotkeys got reassigned or something, or it was just keyboard lag. Alrighty. Or I was just hitting the wrong button, didn't realize it. Here we go. Back to it. Gobble her up. Yeah, see, that's interesting. So she doesn't telegraph where it goes anymore. That's interesting. Can we, why, what is happening here? Okay. Load. See, I don't think we could stay separated, because this is normally what I do. Only having to control one hero is much, much easier. Or we could also only heal when she's not casting that. So maybe we just stop move until she stops. Heal now. Attack. I haven't been using Maya's abilities like at all, but I'm really not sure the best situation to use them. Ah. Heal. Oh, move. Okay, this is cast so frequently. I'm basically only using Kaiser's abilities, and it's going to be extremely time-consuming. Stop it. Gobble them up. Alright, I would like to speed through this phase, please, because this is extremely time-consuming. Just keep getting energy. Might want to just grab energy for Kaiser in general next. See, we could just... I mean, all we have to do is run in a circle. We're not taking so much damage that we're in trouble at any point. It is partly, though, just like persistent execution. If you stop and get hit too much by one of these abilities, you're going to get smoked. But we're doing okay, so I'm going to quick save, and we're going to let Kaiser pretty much run out of energy, and then we can pick up free energy from him. It does feel like a natural progression, though, where it's like, okay, now we no longer can see the attacks. Had enough, girl? I suspect no. Never. Okay, now what? Okay, now Psionic Storm. A little more unavoidable damage. There's really no way to avoid Psionic Storm other than to just run. Yeah, it's gonna be tougher, I think. Might want to use Maya's buff. That's probably the only thing that would work best here. Ow. Did we get it? No. Okay, there we go. Oh dear. Okay. Keep gobbling up. We have to get energy back on Kaiser as much as possible. It's the only way. I like how there's multiple phases here. All right, now just run. Kind of just understanding how frequently she casts it. And then stop, attack twice, and then run. And then you use Kaiser's combo of abilities. And then run. Yeah, okay. Attack twice, and then run. There's a persistency to the execution that's needed. And once you get it down, it's pretty satisfying. But you can't screw it up, obviously. If you screw it up, then you're going to get absolutely smoked. If you're not standing still, it feels like you don't get all your energy back with Kaiser. You're no match for us. Stop this already. Quick save. No! She's super pissed. We need energy on Kaiser. Okay, now what? Okay, we got the Psionic Orb situation. Get in there and do some damage. I see how this is going to be. Okay. I don't know how to avoid that, like when it comes from all directions. You just can't. So we're just going to sit here and probably soak up the hits rather than anything else. I think we just got to soak it. Wow, we can't afford to take damage from all of them. Ah. Okay, now all of them come out. The best we can do is only take damage from one of them. And we also can back up. Okay, now get back in there. Then she does diagonal, or does she do, yeah, perpendicular. Okay, so then it's diagonal. Okay, then it's all of them. And then it's all of them again. Okay, so it's diagonal first, right? No, it's cardinal directions first. Okay, I think we should maybe get some energy on Kaiser. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, stay back here, Maya. I mean, this is pretty straightforward, and she's not healing, so we can sit and get energy back on Kaiser while we wait. Okay, then it's diagonal. Hard to avoid damage, really, there in general. Ah! Okay, duck out. I think we just can't afford to do damage at that point. Okay, so we do have this one. Get in there and attack a couple times and then move up. Yeah, okay, so that worked a little bit better. Ah, we picked up energy with the wrong person. This one, Let's just wait for it to pass. Get in there, Kaiser. Get some energy. Heal. Back out. Okay, at least get one attack in and then back out. I think we just gotta sit maybe down here. Kaiser, run in, grab some energy. There is nothing here to stop you from forcing a really long fight, though. That's one thing. Like, I could sit here forever and, like, just use Kaiser, duck in, get some energy, and then run away. Obviously, that hurt, but it's not that bad. He's got some regular regen. All right, let's get in there, do a little bit of damage. Move to the diagonal position. Do a little bit of damage. Ah! Didn't think that we'd get hit by that. And then we have to back all the way out again, because that's where most of the damage comes from. See, again, we're kind of in a groove now. Not too bad. You just can't afford to get too close. You wait for her to shoot it, back up, then get in, attack a little bit. That comes pretty quick. Ow, 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 ow. Man, you screw up just a little bit there. I'd rather just, like, not do anything on this one. I can't tell if there's a better way to do this. Let's just wait for her to shoot the... Yeah. Get in there and immediately turn. There we go. That worked a little bit better. You could sort of outrun him or at least minimize damage. But we got to get in there and do what we can. Otherwise, this is going to take forever. Okay, diagonal. Turn. Okay, not too bad. And again, as long as we take damage from only one, I'm comfortable with that. Get back in there. This is our chance to do the most damage, is in between cycles. Of course, I moved to diagonal to take less damage and end up taking damage from 2. Almost got her. We're getting close. All right, just get in there. Gobble her up. Oh, God, that was a mistake. Why did I do that, thinking that I could get away with it? Ah, we were doing pretty well. This seems like her last phase, unless she's going to move into, like, another phase after. And obviously we want a quick save right before she dies. Okay, yeah, 1370 is reasonable. Okay, now it's diagonal. Okay, man, the range on that is it's so far. Just heal, that's fine. Gobble her up. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to sit down here and wait, and then I will hit Soul Power, and then we'll move in. I'm going to wait for the 2 more rounds here. I'm actually surprised. Normally, EDHRIANO's got these bosses healing to the point where you can't just idle. It's an interesting way to make sure that players don't idle, actually. Okay, so There's those. Transition to the left. Take 2 shots. Transition down. Heal. Just wait, because there's really no good way to get into this one. Then we move in. We do some damage. Go ahead and just hit her with some extra abilities now that I'm confident that we can. Stop! Stop! Let's quick save now. Oh, hey. I surrender. Spare me. Please. You should kill her.
Cat got your tongue? Careful what you ask for.
What? Why? She's no longer a threat. You said it yourself. She's not going to stop until she avenges her father. If you let her go, she will heal. She will evolve. And one day she will come for you. For us. I won't. I swear on my father's name. Okay, I just saved. Choose wisely. Well, okay, my gut instinct is to kill her because she has an endless hunger, which never goes well. Something tells me she's not going to be a very productive member of society if that is the case. So I'm going to go with what I think. I will say she must die. Brimstone, Atonement. And then we'll come back and we'll watch the Atonement ending also. We have to make hard choices here. I understand why Stukov couldn't, but I knew it. Father was right. Ha! Oh dear. What? You're still evolving? See, this is why we had to kill her. Die! Alright, well, unfortunately, we can't overwrite our quick save, so we're gonna have to make cycled saves every time here. Oh, no, that's just how it's supposed to end. Haha.
Yet.
No! Maya! Marie Gold just showing up here way too late. Oh, and she's gonna die also. Ha! It's like, here's a character you haven't seen for a while. We're gonna bring her in to get killed too. That's what you get, asshole. Planet Xeris, high above orbit, ACC's Titan-class battlecruiser. Commander, we've received a transmission from our scout unit. Her last transmission was, Buster call confirmed, fire away. Last transmission? Yes, Commander. We've lost all communication with her after. Ah, we got a nuker to glass. Let's go. Bomber from orbit. I see. That is unfortunate. Ready main cannon. Initiate orbital bombardment sequence. Command confirmed. Buster call commencing. Nice red battlecruiser. Good night, sweet princess. Maybe not.
Full of surprises.
Oh no, we got her. I guess that's why it was the Brimstone ending. I mean, look. when I said we should kill her, I assumed that meant we would not talk about it. We would then kill her. 3 weeks later. How are our patients? Everything is according to your instructions, Father. Oh, jeez. We've managed to recreate the process that gave birth to the ultimate being. All the data from Stukov's visits and from RAI's camera really helped a lot. How long until we're ready? 3 months, perhaps? We're doing the right thing, right, Father? You know better than this! Aku Kantik, you know better than this! Oh, they have more than one. I'm sure this will turn out well. You know as well as I that the Terran will not survive another great war. The Protoss maybe, the Zerg most definitely, but us, the Terran, will not. This way, at the very least, we have a fighting chance. All for the glory of mankind. Okay, this was a mistake. Obviously, I did not anticipate this outcome when I chose to kill the Kerrigan clone. But again, you have a being with endless hunger for the glory of mankind. I thought the implication was Stukov knew what he needed to do, but he couldn't allow himself to do it. So I'm like, okay, well, we have to make the hard choice and make it for him. Where am I? This place. Marie? Did you do it? Yes. What did it cost? Everything. Huh. Well, that, I'm deciding when to reload. I doubt there's going to be anything after this. Vastin X, continue support and feedback. Vastin, you are truly a champion. You do give a lot of great feedback. Hey, that's us. So yeah, we'll go and watch the Atonement ending real quick. I was wondering if there'd be like a second boss based on one of these. The Brimstone. And to you, the player. Thank you, EDHRIANO. I enjoy playing your campaigns. They're nice little bite-sized chunks of boss battles and challenging encounters that you have to figure out. Okay, actually, we can go... Let's just go ahead, and we're going to go load the quick save, and we are going to choose Atonement this time. I'm very curious to see how Hybrid Kerrigan Endless Hunger clone could possibly proceed. I guess our heroes at least will survive. There you go. Thank you. We will not see each other again. At least the ACC won't be able to clone this craziness here. Oh, she just sunk into the ground. It is done. Let's go home. Kaiser and RIA wanted to kill her. I guess they wouldn't have known that she would have instantly murdered them. Maya? Kaiser? Marie, what are you doing here? The ACC received a buster call from Commander Stukov about 3 hours ago. They sent me here to make sure this was that was not a mistake. I think it makes more sense that we did this one first, this ending first. Have you seen him? Because then we could have done B second, and it would have made a little more sense why Marie was there. Because here it explains it. Yeah, that's You did what? Well, we saw this alternate timeline where we all got murdered, so we figured this was the best choice, Marie. 3 weeks later. For the crime of attacking a commander of the ACC, how do you plea? Guilty. For the crime of conspirating and resulting in the death of a commander of the ACC, how do you plea? Guilty. It's not that we are not aware of what has happened. We all mourn the lives lost at Core Hall and Paradise Colony. Still, we cannot just ignore what you did. He was a commander of the ACC. But with the consideration of your service and contribution during the Purifiers War, and by recommendation of Fleet Admiral Jackson, we will give you a choice. Maximum security prison serving life, or what was the or? Well, I suppose we're about to find out. Or serve another 10 years under the new Marshal of planet Xeris. I guess that's not so bad. That's not a bad deal. Or is there a catch? They're not allowed to leave the planet without ACC's approval. It's a big planet. Any attempt and they'll put us on they will be put on the most wanted list. How did Aku take it? Bad. Like all went to hell bad. The first week was the worst. I mean, I've never been to another planet. I can't say it's that bad. All the moving, the packing, and unpacking. But it's all cool now, right? This was clearly the intended ending. You moved all the way to Xeris? Like the whole house? Their dogs are getting along. That's nice. The house, the lab, everything. Must have been very hard for you. We all make sacrifices. And I'm not a power-hungry, crazy person in this timeline. Yeah. So, who's this new marshal? Maya, a mother, and Kaiser, the father? When did that happen? Weird monster sex. I'm just glad she found someone, considering her current condition. Must be very noisy around here. Like having 3 12-year-olds. I hardly get any sleep. They're running and screaming and wrestling all day for God knows why. Oh dear. What does Marshall do exactly? What do marshals do exactly? We patrol the planet every 3 days. Make sure there are no Zerg hunters. What are Zerg hunters? They're poachers. They hunt down Ultralisks for their tusks. Well, my dear, you're just gonna have to wait until the next campaign to find that out. Those poachers, let me at them. Grow up big and strong, then we'll talk. Mom, hey Mom. What is it, Loki? I'm busy with the dishes. What is this? Is it true? Is it true? What is? Aunt Marie said you fought the Great War. And that you have helped save many lives. She's not wrong. Can you imagine Stukov daughter Kerrigan clone popping up right now and killing their child? What a dark ending that would be. So, you're a hero? Me? No, I'm not a hero. Oh, we saw this at the beginning of the campaign. But I served in the company of heroes. I will say that quote's a little strange out of context, considering a World War II veteran who had truly suffered in his life in warfare said that with very real context, and now we see a strange, pixelated Diablo creature saying it. So I don't know how to feel about that. But otherwise, this ending was much nicer, way less depressing, and overall I like the last boss, so I'll focus on that. I think that the last boss, I like that it moved from phase to phase. The last one you could escape by just standing far away from it and letting energy regenerate. So I don't know if maybe you want to add a health regen to that, or maybe have maybe you could have the cycles, or the different boss. What am I thinking here? The different boss cycles, the different boss phases cycle like back and forth. So rather than like 1, 2, 3, it goes 1, 2, 3, and then goes back to the first, then the second, the third again, like maybe a little quicker to keep the player on their toes. That's an option also. Dark Destiny, Strange Monster Child, and the implication of monster sex. Just what we were looking for in a StarCraft 2 custom campaign. But again, as usual, great job, EDHRIANO. Again, I enjoy, like I said at the end of the first ending, I enjoy your maps. They feel like they're like little challenge maps where you have to go through and you take each engagement as it comes. You always save, and then you have to figure out the right way to approach each situation. So it feels like a set of almost micro mini-games leading up to a boss. And then, of course, you wrap it all in a narrative. All right, thanks, everyone, for watching. I'm going to play the Ghost Crew next. It's 3 maps. Looks fun. Deltrin implored me to give it a shot. He said it's great. So I'll see you then. I'm not sure what I'll play after that. But thanks for watching. As usual, leave your feedback for EDHRIANO. See you next time. Bye-bye.